Vex Network.
This is Dumb for Love, a twice-monthly podcast celebrating hope, heartache, and the ridiculous lengths humans will go to in the name of love. What's the dumbest thing you've done for love?
Hi, I'm Jean Morrison, host of Dumb for Love, and I'm really excited about the second show and sharing with you the purpose of this podcast. I really just wanted to bring people together, to purge the heartache and have a cathartic moment, releasing what we've been through and truly see we are not alone in what we've done in our past relationships that made us dumb for love. So do you have a story to tell? Are your friends and family tired of hearing your heartbreak story? Or maybe you just need a different place to be heard? Whatever it is, we're here for you. We would love to hear your story and have you on our show. Please visit our website for more information. You can find us at dumbforlove.com. That's D-U-M-B, the number 4, L-O-V-E.com. And follow us on all of our social media platforms via @dumbforlove. Thank you for tuning in and being a part of this journey with me. It really does mean a lot. Enjoy the ride. Now let's get on with the show. So my guest today comes all the way from North Carolina, the beautiful, sexy, talented Razzie. How are you doing today?
I am very good.
How good are you?
I'm actually pretty damn good, according to the story, I have to tell you.
So I am very interested to know what I'm about to hear, because this could be literally anything. It is you, and you live a magnanimous life.
And what's sad is with me, it honestly could be anything.
It could be anything. So why don't we get to it, and why don't you shock me?
I don't know how shocked you'll be. You know me a little bit too well.
So if your story had a name, Miss Razzie, what would it be?
The fuckboy that couldn't.
Damn, the fuckboy that couldn't. Let's hear it.
Okay, so I actually met this guy before I met this guy.
Okay.
I didn't realize it until officially really meeting him that I had actually met him a few years before, when I was going out and supporting a friend in a competition and met a bunch of his other friends, whatever. So fast forward a few years, I'm sitting in one of my favorite haunts downtown, and he's in there. And I didn't really recognize him at first. I'm just like, oh, he's kind of cute or whatever. And I started noticing, the circle that he runs in. And we got to talking. So we're sitting out there talking. We're having a good time, just chatting. Nothing, serious, not even trying to flirt or anything. So it's going well, because when I try to flirt, that's when everything goes to hell.
So were there drinks involved? Were you sipping on, a nice drink, or was it just straight up chilling and talking?
I'm always sipping on a nice drink. That's just part and parcel of my life. I wasn't drinking heavily, just really a nice chill night with my friends. And he was sweet, charming, a little bit on the shy side. I kind of like those. We're talking, and that's when it came out that we actually met before, because I was wondering, why haven't we done this before? So when I actually met him, I remembered seeing him, thinking he was cute. And when he sat down, he was talking to another mutual friend about his girlfriend. So I was like, that's why we never chatted like this. All right, I gotcha.
I see.
So we're sitting up there and everything. And he's like, yeah, I don't really get out much. I've got this really high pressure job. And I'm like, okay, making money. I like this, and then inspiration struck. So it's getting towards the end of the evening. I had a really good time talking with him and everything. And the actual next morning, Sunday morning brunch, I had tickets to this invite only brunch with mimosas and all the things. It was going to be great. So I, on a whim, said, hey, I've got tickets to this thing. I'm actually going with a few friends, but I've got extra tickets if you'd like to go. And he's like, absolutely. I would love to meet you for brunch and all this other stuff. And I'm like, all right, it's going well.
Score.
So the next morning I get up, and, that was a chore for me, getting up on a Sunday morning, even
Girl,
for brunch.
That's a chore for everyone.
But I got up, and it was kind of a fancy to do. So I got up, got dressed and everything. And, we had exchanged numbers so he could let me know when he was nearby. And he said, the place where they're having this is really close to my house. I could walk there. And I'm just like, okay, so you also live downtown. All right, I'm liking this whole thing. So I get dressed. I have on this really cute dress. I go And, I just sent him a quick text like, I'm parking, but I'm in the area. And I actually drove past him to try to find parking. And he was dressed in a suit.
Oh, damn.
Right. Full on boardroom marvelousness.
You were like, let's sit down and have a meeting.
Right. Let's see what we could do with this very large conference table. Anyway, so I get there and my friend gets there and we have a great time. Now, here's what I really loved. This event that we went to was a very Black event. He was literally the only white boy there, and he handled it marvelously.
Wonderful. Point number 2.
Right, because there's a way that you can be the minority and deal with it, but to handle it marvelously, that says something about you.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I like
sexy.
So it was very good. He was very solicitous. He was, running to the bar, grabbing drinks for me and my friend. We were taking pictures. It was just a really great kind of afternoon. So when we're leaving, we're all parting ways and everything. So he hugs me, he hugs my friend, and there was nothing. There was no, hey, I want to see you again, anything like that. But I was also with a mutual friend. So, maybe that tampered things a bit. And I was just like, okay, well, maybe this was just fun. He, doesn't know a lot of people, doesn't get out much, as he said. So maybe he's just not into me like that. Fine.
He's not going to wear a suit for fun, Razzie.
Well,
he wore a suit for you.
I never know. I am overly cautious when it comes to people.
You
which
are
is
so
why
cute. Like, I have literally seen people throw themselves on the floor in front of you and practically beg. And you're like, oh, what? Do you need me to help you up? So, okay. I understand.
I didn't think anything of it.
Mm-hmm.
Then out of nowhere, a few days later, he messages me and he goes, hey, so I've got to get new furniture for my apartment and you've got really, really great style. I would love if you would go shopping with me for furniture.
Really?
So I sat looking at the message for a good 30 minutes or so. And I'm like, oh, okay, I don't even know how to interpret this because...
What does furniture mean? Is that code?
I specifically remembered saying, I feel like we've skipped a few steps.
Right?
To shopping for furniture.
Right? Oh my goodness.
And he was like, no, I really love your style. And you seem to just really know what you're doing as far as everything that involves making things look good. And I'm like, all right, I see what you're driving at here.
Oh.
So I said, absolutely. We can do that. I love furniture shopping and I won't have to spend any money. So this is even better. So we set up a time to go furniture shopping. Now, Mother Nature had other ideas because she sent a hurricane. But guess what? We fucking went anyway.
You did?
Yes.
Look at that.
So we went shopping in just wind and rain and insanity, but it was so much fun.
So you got wet together.
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Yes, indeed.
So it was a blast after we looked at some places and, found what he wanted and went ahead and made arrangements to get it delivered and everything. He took me out to lunch and it was great. It was absolutely great. And then he took me up to the apartment to see where we were putting everything, right?
Oh,
so I'm like,
yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me show you where I'm going to put my couch because you have no imagination to know what a living room looks like.
So I'm like, here we go. I'm expecting moves to be made.
Mm-hmm.
So we get up to his apartment and I'm looking around and everything. And I'm like, okay, so this is what you're replacing. And this is wonderful and all of this. And no moves were made.
What?
No moves were made.
So he literally wanted you to see the space where he was going to put this couch?
Apparently.
Okay, no. So he's like, look at my living room. This is where I'm putting it, blah, blah, blah. And you're waiting and sparks are flying and then nothing. And
I'm like, okay, well, apparently this is a thing. So again,
tragic.
I'm like, all right, well, maybe he really actually just needed my expertise in all things fashionable. So fine. This is fine. I can deal with this.
No, he's being confusing. He's being confusing. Asking you to go furniture shopping, that's weird for somebody that you just met. To me, that seems like you're trying to, spend some time with me, give me some lines, take me up to your place, schmooze me over.
I was totally schmoozed. I was ready. My body was ready. So We left things with a lingering hug. And I don't know, maybe I freaked him out a little bit because I was telling him about how my friends thought I could make a good living as a dominatrix. I don't know.
That is so true, though.
I don't know. Maybe
that's a whole other podcast.
Yeah. Oh, I could have you going for weeks with my life.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I think there's definitely going to be a part 2 here.
So I went home and I'm just like, all right, well, I guess we move on. So we chat every now and then. Every now and then he'll send me a text or something. And I'm like, okay, this is cool. And he's really sweet. Like, he's really nice. Again, it's the whole kind of shy thing that gets me. I'm like, I went to unlock doors, right? So I tell him that I'm working this special event. I was about to go out and I'm all dressed and I'm getting ready and it's going to be late. And he was like, well, if it's too late, you're not too far from my apartment. So if you don't want to drive home or anything, you could come and spend the night here. And I was like, and then he
Bingo.
slips in, I've got a whole spare bedroom. And I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, no. This is like mixed signals and a half.
Right.
It's like a scene from Clueless where she thinks the dude likes her. And it's like, what's happening? Okay. So now he's telling you, hey, I have a spare room.
Yeah. So at this point, I have no idea what to do because...
Do you bring the lingerie? Do you not bring the lingerie? Do you bring an extra pillow? Do you not bring an extra pillow? Like,
basically what I did was I packed a bag and I threw it in my car and I was like, we're going to decide later. So I'm working the event. I'm doing the thing. Halfway through the evening, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I am absolutely going over there and we're going to see once and for all what the deal is.
Smart.
So I messaged him and was like, you should come down. This is a really fun event and everything. He was like, I'm actually absolutely tired from work, but, I will be awake or able to be awakened if you need to stop by or if you need to spend the night. And I'm like, all right. So I decide right then and there, yes, I'm spending the night because I need answers once and for all. The vibes and the signals are just too much.
Inquiring minds want to know.
And I'm really feeling this guy. Like, I'm really feeling him. So I leave there. I go straight to his place. And, he comes out in like the gray sweatpants.
Oh, the gray sweatpants. Were there no underwear on?
Okay. Just gray sweatpants and no drawers.
Outline.
Yeah. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm almost 72% sure that something's going to happen, but I don't know with you, right?
Right, exactly. Jeez.
So I'm sitting up there and he's asking about the event. He's pouring me some wine. It's like 3 a.m.
He's pouring you wine at 3 a.m. Come on. This gotta get good.
And so I'm just like, okay, all right. I think something's going to happen. So I'm like, I don't want to keep you up. I know you're really tired and, I don't know what you got planned tomorrow. So if you want, you don't have to entertain me. I can just go in the room and get some sleep and let you get some sleep,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see you. Very clever.
And he was like, or you could come and sleep in my room. And I was like, there we go. So at this point, I have to give him a few disclosures because at that particular time, I was in a relationship, but it was an open relationship.
Okay.
And so, I'm very big on ethics and I need to make sure everyone knows exactly what they're getting into when they're dealing with me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's smart because then you don't have a problem later.
Right. So I said, I honestly would have had this conversation with you earlier, but I really didn't know what you were intending.
Fair. Completely fair.
But before this goes any further, we need to have a conversation. So that freaked him out because he's just like, oh God, what is she about to tell me? So I tell him all the things and he's like, okay, no, I totally get it. He's like, this is crazy though. Like I've never had anything like this. I've never even heard of anything like this, like in real life. And so I'm just like, yep, this is part of how my life is. So, if you're not on board with it, that's cool. I feel like everyone needs to know everything up front. He's like, no, I really respect that. So we're sitting up there talking. And then he starts talking about his ex who he had just broken up with. And I didn't realize that. And he was like, yeah, actually the night that you saw me out, it was after like the big final, she got all her stuff and everything like that. And I was like, oh, so this is real recent and real new.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, so are you actually up for this? Like, I don't want this to be an issue. He was also like, yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, which I don't know. I kind of like that.
And the whole time that he's talking to you about what just happened to him and his ex, you're staring at his sweatpants. I know you. You're staring at his sweatpants, and you're like, la, la, la.
I am all about fair play. So I'm just like, I can forego all of this, to give you some time or whatever. Because, like I said, I was really feeling him. It wasn't just physical.
You
like,
liked
I
him.
actually liked him. And I had a good time with him. So we actually ended up talking until the sun came up.
Aw.
Right. So how that touched me, right?
Oh, that's so sweet.
Right?
Yes, but you were sweating there though, huh? You're like, this is so beautiful, but damn.
I'm going to tell you what. There was moisture like in my bra. I was so freaking hot. So the sun comes up. He's like, I can't believe we actually sat up here and talked all this time. And so we're just laughing. And then we start kissing.
Ooh, how was it?
Okay. So he's a really good kisser. Really, really good kisser. And so we started making out real hard. And I'm still, that part of me that is just so stupid was like...
That little voice needs to shut the fuck up.
Right.
It's just to shut up.
Right.
It is cock blocking you. It is ruining your game. You just need to be like, shut the fuck up.
That part of me was like, should you really be doing this? Like, and and I shouldn't have been trying to take a responsibility for him. And that's just who I am as a person. I do the best for everyone involved, You
could have comforted him after. You could have had all of these talks after and been like, I'm here for you, baby.
So it's getting hot and heavy. He is saying all the right things.
Like, what is he saying? And is there like hair pulling, clothes pulling? Like, is it like that kind of kissing?
No, he was very sweet. I think that's what like prompted my whole dilemma, because he was very sweet about everything. And he was just talking about how much he loves my body and
Yep, get into the goodies.
We're having a really good time, and I'm just like, I don't know if I should go full on with this or not. So in the midst of all this, he started having a little bit of trouble.
Describe trouble. Explain.
So he was having a little bit of a hard time keeping it up.
What?
Yeah.
After the whole sweatpants promise?
Yes! But it was okay because, we hadn't gotten that far yet.
Right,
so
right.
All right. So he's up there and he's apologizing. He's like, I don't know why, but I'm really super nervous with you for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, no, it's cool. Everything's fine. Don't worry. So I tried to help.
And how did you try to help?
I tried to help with my mouth.
Oh, that is such a nice and lovely and considerate way to try to help.
I thought so too.
You are a keeper.
I really am. So I was like, because he felt so bad. He was like, I'm really sorry. I'm super nervous. He's like, and I don't know why. And I'm like, look, and this is the moment where you like flip over. And I'm like, look, here we go. Don't worry about it. I got you, sweetie. We're just going to move these sweatpants out the way. Finally. And we're going to help with some things. Apparently, I was too helpful.
How to Train Your Dragon.
I was too helpful.
Too helpful.
Trying to be.
But come on. I mean, you got those skills.
But apparently, I need to put this shit on my resume.
Yes, at the top.
So that happened. We went from 0 to Mach 4 immediately.
Oh my God. So technically it's like, yeah, and all this is going to happen. And they're like, I fucked myself.
Right?
Between that damn voice inside of your head and then your great mouth skills, you are just a sabotager of your own self.
I self-sabotaged that whole night. So it's so funny because you're like, all right, this is working. This is helping. Ah, shit. It's like in Super Mario when you have to jump over the lava and you get right to the edge and you're like, how far back do I need to run and jump?
Oh, so
that happened. And I was like, okay, well, crisis solved apparently.
Well,
because
at least you knew that he really liked you, so that wasn't the problem.
Right. So, I'm clearly not going to fuck him right now.
No, that thing needs to sleep.
Yes. So at this point, it is well into the morning and he's like, I don't have anything here, but let's go out and get breakfast.
And I'm sure he was starving.
Yeah, he fucking was. So we go out, we get breakfast. It was great. But all in all, I was like, all right, this is a successful-ish night because things happened. It was fun. I really enjoyed the talking. It was lovely.
Yeah, it was sweet.
So, we were chatting a little bit more and we set up another date.
Dun, dun, dun.
This time, we're pulling out all the stops. I don't give a shit about what's happening. Like, it is time for me to get laid, right?
Yes, you were ready.
And I wasn't thinking that he was fuckboying me, which is unlike me because I think every boy is fuckboying me.
Yes.
So we set up, we go on the date. It was great. We had dinner. It was lovely. We're walking down the street arm in arm. It's just wonderful. The whole thing's wonderful. I'm like, so, going back to the place. What's happening? What's happening? So we go back to his place. And now we're getting more into we never make it past the couch. Clothes are flying off. Everything is a go.
Good. Okay.
And then I don't know why, but I decided to be overly helpful again.
Will you just stop it? What did you do this time?
The same thing I did last time.
You did not learn.
Well, here's the thing. I thought surely, maybe if I didn't put in so much effort.
Oh my God.
However, it didn't matter. I think my breath barely touched him.
You were like, and it was just like.
And again, I was like, God damn it.
You need to stop. You need to just direct it straight to where you want it to go.
I know.
No. Not near the face. No. Keep going.
So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm starting to get a little bit concerned at the sensitivity. I'm like, wait a minute. I don't know how this would fare any better.
No, I feel like he would just like enter you and then it would just be like,
and I would be angry. I know you can picture how I would be laying there just
I could see your
angry.
face, your eyes to the ceiling like, this is some bullshit.
At that point, I should have just been like, okay, clearly you're not ready for what's happening here.
No, he was not ready for your jelly.
Maybe we should reconvene, or maybe the next time I come over here, you have a few sessions on your own.
Yeah. Like, he totally needed to jack off like 6 times before you got there.
Well, after that, he had gotten like this whole thing with him being really busy with work and we hardly saw each other and everything. So he was in the process of ghosting me and I couldn't recognize it.
Fuckboy Academy.
Right. So my whole thing was, hey, there's no pressure here. Like, I'm not trying to marry you or anything. I just want to make sure that everything is upfront and honest. So, my situation, if your situation happens to change or whatever, then I would ask that you let me know as well. So everyone's just above board with everything. And he said he really appreciated that, really liked that, the whole honest thing. Well, he ended up going out of town for work and he messages me and he was like, okay, so full disclosure, while I was here, there's been this girl that she really likes me. And so she offered to let me stay with her. And so I did. And that happened this weekend. So at this point, I'm pissed.
What?
I'm like, how are you fuckboying me and we haven't fucked yet?
Exactly. You are not getting any of these perks of a fuckboy.
Whatever.
He is basically coming in 3 seconds.
You know what? I hope not. I hope she was mediocre enough that he could last for a while.
Well, probably. So, I mean, anything after you would just
for her sake.
Yeah.
For her sake. And so at this point, I'm angry. And more than anything, I'm angry because I'm angry. Like, he should not be able to affect me like this, but I haven't fucked him yet.
Seriously, at this point, how pissed are you at this whole situation? Scale of 1 to 10.
43. I drank heavily because I was so angry. It was one of those where you have conversations with yourself.
Exactly. And you're like slurring the speech of the conversation with yourself.
Right. Yes. And then what's sad is that little voice in your head is like, yeah, this is some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yep, exactly. Now, your little voice either sabotages you or is telling you things a little bit too late.
Well, here's the thing. And I was actually given this little charm of advice from a friend of mine because I was telling her about the whole situation. I'm like, what makes me so mad is he has clearly gone and fucked somebody else and I haven't fucked him yet. Like, how am I getting ghosted and he didn't even get what he should have been after?
No, that's so crazy.
And she said that
oh gosh,
whatever else I'm lacking in the whole, I guess, brain department, she said, your pussy has got that on lock, because they were like, guess what? He doesn't belong in here.
Yes. It was like, nope. Don't bring him down here. We don't know him. Keep him up there where your brain is not doing you any justice right now. Don't bring him down here where we're smart.
So it's at a point of pride with me where I'm just like, this is ridiculous. So what really makes me mad is he actually really hurt my feelings, because I am very, very cautious when it comes to, I don't trust people. So I'm always thinking someone's up to no good.
Because they are.
Yes. I was so mad that I have done this with every single person in my life. And how did he get around my labyrinth of defenses? And he was able to actually get to the point where he could hurt my feelings by going away.
And that's how they get you. They just sneak past your wall.
Mm-hmm. And not only did he not overtly push himself, he was just kind of like, I don't know. I'm just going to be over here.
That was his game. And you never saw that coming.
I saw him coming twice. I never saw it coming.
Oh, man. And here you like this guy. You know, you were starting to develop feelings for this guy. He was coming around. Everything was cute and romantic. And he seemed like he was genuinely putting in the time and wasn't just trying to get in your happy place.
Right.
Wow.
And in the end, he never got into my happy place.
Good. Because that's like Disney World, bitch. It's like the happiest place on earth.
It took me a long time to get over that. And that's what made me so angry, is because he shouldn't have been someone I had to get over. There wasn't anything there. So I shouldn't have had to get over it.
Exactly. And that's so fucking annoying. Because he snuck in.
He snuck in there. And so after a while, he just completely and totally ghosted me. And that pissed me off more than anything, because it was like, okay, I wasn't even going for a long-term relationship. Like, you could have been just like, hey, I don't think this is going to work.
Yeah, exactly. It could have developed just into what it was. But that's the point, is he kind of snuck around your gate, got into your heart somehow like a thief. And then he didn't even satisfy you, didn't give you anything, and just took and then disappeared like a fucking bitch.
And the only thing that I can take from this is that his thief did not enter my temple.
And I'm so happy about that. But I am so mad that this son of a bitch hurt your feelings.
Me too.
Ugh, I don't like this.
I'd have rocked his goddamn world. And
hell yeah. Are you kidding me? He wouldn't have been able to walk for like a week, saying your name in his sleep, drinking his juice, thinking about you.
The only thing that gives me comfort is the fact that I know he wakes up in a cold sweat sometimes.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that when Betty is blowing him, he's like, oh, Razzie.
No, he's not. He knows better. It is not the same.
So, my dear love, what do you feel like you took away from this?
I think my biggest lesson in all of this is knowing that I'm a good person. And so to know that it's okay to be selfish sometimes, because I could have just fucked him that first night and been like, okay, that was fun. And we probably just would have gone our separate ways, or maybe we would have done it again or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But because I invested so much in someone that I really didn't even know, which again, it's part of my character, is really caring about people and making sure that everyone in a situation is okay, greater good and all of that. And I don't ever want to let that go. So I've learned to appreciate that part of myself, but to also protect the other parts of myself.
It's totally okay to take care of you and to think of yourself first and be a little bit selfish sometimes. We as women tend to always try to nurture and take care of other people. And sometimes we just want to get laid.
Yep. Yeah.
So, you shouldn't have to apologize for that. And you guys could have been friends or not friends, but whatever would have happened more organically if he didn't have a bullshit agenda.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I think that's what was going on. And so I think it's a very, very good lesson. And yeah, that was a dick move.
Yep.
But he missed out, so that's his problem.
He really did. And it's always good to know that my mouth game is on point.
And with that, it was amazing to have you on this show.
I told you, I fall in love for a living. So I have stories dating way, way back.
Well, then I will be contacting you again.
You
Thank you for your wonderful Dumb for Love story. It was amazing to have you on, Razzie, and I'll talk to you soon.
It was so great to be here. Bye, Jean.
Bye. And now on to our new segment called Love Declassified. We have a special report titled Yoga Pants, read by world-famous classifieds analyst Cat Lady.
Cute girl working at Nico's Grill. Hudson. You work at Nico's Grill. I saw you on Sunday with my family wearing the black yoga pants, collecting our dishes and cashing customers out. You are so cute. I'm wondering if you have a boyfriend? If you think this is you and you're curious, message me back and I will go into more detail. Wink.
That's real? That can't be real.
That's real.
He was with his family.
Yes.
He was with his family.
Yeah, I'm hoping that he means like, oh, me
My
and
brothers
my
and
brothers.
sisters?
Yeah.
Okay, no, but let's just be realistic. When a person references to their family in this sort of a situation, they usually mean my wife and kids. He didn't say, I was with my siblings. I was with my friends. I was with my cousins.
Maybe he was with his parents, but he didn't want to seem younger than he was, so he was just like, my family. But then it wound up coming out very, very bad.
Yeah. Okay, so then let's assume that it's not his spouse
Right.
and tiny children.
Best
you know,
case scenario it.
Right. And so she was clearing off the table. So she was the waitress?
Yeah.
And he says, I saw you clearing the table and you were wearing these yoga pants, and hit him up where there?
Yeah. Message him there.
Do you know why? Because he has a fucking family. Okay. If not, he would have been like, I will leave you this number. Because, I mean, if you're like a single dude, you don't care about who has your number. You don't fear
You
the
could set
world.
up like an email, I
Right.
guess.
So he's saying, contact me here on the DL.
Yeah, I
This
keep
is
coming
not
back to-
boding well for him. It's just not. I'm sorry. Okay. What's next?
Triangle Town Mall, Raleigh. You were the female in Belk yesterday. You had yoga pants on with a workout shirt. We made eye contact multiple times. I wish I would have said something. Hope to see you again soon.
Yoga pants and a workout shirt.
Now, this is the only one where they actually mentioned something other than the yoga pants that she was wearing.
Her shirt.
Yes, her workout shirt. And so, even though it's very clear why it's not stretch pants, your blue pants, you know, like we all know why it's yoga pants, he at least tried.
I mean, he at
To
least
hide
could
it.
recognize that they were yoga pants.
Yeah, with a workout shirt. You know?
You had no head. But because, again, we have spoken about this. Your hair was brunette. You were looking at blah. You had green eyes.
Yeah.
No, you had no head. You were wearing a workout shirt and yoga pants. And I'm supposed to throw this stone out there because nobody ever wears yoga pants and a workout shirt.
I never have.
Okay. But I guess the missing head would give it away. I mean, I guess we'd find her much
That's
sooner.
True. That's true. If this headless woman wearing yoga pants with a workout shirt will be like, oh my God, that must be me.
Was she wearing Keds? Nike? Anything? Like, even describe her damn sneakers.
Yeah, you're right. Like, I was out here like, at least he mentioned her shirt, but that's...
Is this where we are? The
You know
bare
what?
minimums?
I
At
think
least,
it's right.
you know what? At least he mentioned her shirt.
Maybe-
What kind of world is this?
I don't know. Maybe he was worried about hyper-focusing on her appearance.
So he
You had
defocused
blonde
and
hair
he
and
became
blue
blind
hair.
and he didn't see anything but her yoga pants and her workout shirt. Look, I understand not going, you had huge breasts and your ass was supple. That's disrespectful.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
not
that's
say
true.
that. But you know what you can say? You had a head. And on that head, you had blonde hair. Okay? And you were wearing sunglasses that were cool aviators and you had this backpack that had a kitty on it. I don't know. I'm just saying, man.
Let me take a shot at this one. You were the female in Belk yesterday. You had yoga pants on with a workout shirt. You also had a head.
Okay, look, let's just not find this person. Let's say every single possible thing to not find this person. You were a female,
Right.
Okay, with a workout shirt
Right,
and
was
yoga
she
pants.
short? Was she
Was she
tall?
short? Was she tall? Was she looking at the pants rack? Like, give me something.
I'm thinking he saw yoga pants and was like, crap, I need to think of something else to say about this girl. And was like,
and
well,
since she didn't have a head, that's what he went with.
chances are she's got a workout shirt on. Oh, no.
Okay, what's next with this yoga phenomenon?
Lakeland Walking Trail, Ray Road. Hello. I see you at Lakeland often walking your dog. You are in great shape and always have nice yoga pants on. I enjoy seeing you and hope to stop and chat one day.
Stalker.
I hate these. I hate every one of them where it's I see you.
I see you every day.
But have we
And
ever talked? I don't know. I'm
sketch
certainly
you
not putting it
on
in
a
here.
pad, and all you are yoga pants and your dog. Again, he didn't even care to give a descriptor about the dog. I mean, if you are a dude and you don't even see anything but yoga pants, what about you were walking a collie? you have a golden retriever.
Yeah, you know, like with the last one and the missing head, it's entirely possible that he didn't see anything other than the yoga pants and he's just assuming she walked a dog. She could have like a walking cat.
It's like once we slip them on, does everything else just fade away?
The perfect crime.
Yoga pants.
Your whole outfit is yoga pants.
So you just put your arms through the leg section?
Yes.
And you're just walking around. Serious. I saw you walking next to the McDonald's. You were wearing yoga pants, arms, and yoga pants. It's like, just describe the dog. And look, lady, if this is you and you know he's talking about you here, get away from that lake. I don't trust this person. He's been watching you.
Take
this
a new
sounds
path.
stalkerish. Take a new path. Get a bigger dog. Or do all of the above. Take a new path, get a bigger dog, and just continue to wear your yoga pants because this is a free world and you should wear whatever you want.
Live your best yoga pants life, regardless of what Lakeland Walking Trail Man has to say about it.
Stalker.
Yeah.
Okay, what's next?
So now is the time when we have to rate these from best to worst, I guess.
Where do we begin?
Yeah, I mean, do you want to start worst? That seems like it would be the easiest.
Okay, let's start worst. Which one do you think is the worst one?
Probably the Lake Lynn Walking Trail one, just because it's the only one where we don't actually have any confirmation that she knows he exists.
Right, he's just like standing in the bushes
Yeah.
with binoculars going, I hope I can talk to you.
Oh, no, that's terrible. No.
Yeah, that one seems the creepiest to me. I mean, they're all bad yet again because it's like, I don't understand what the deficiency is to just write a descriptor.
Yeah.
It's like, let's pretend this. So when you're doing these ads, at least do them like a missing persons poster. Pretend. No, wait. Because, wait.
It was just bad to have on the tail of
I know.
Lakeland Walking Trail.
I'm just saying, like, if it's hard for you to wrap your head around why more details are important, imagine if a person went missing and all you said were yoga pants and workout top. You would describe them as blonde, green eyes, wearing this, was last seen here. I mean, okay, so give me all of it. I want to know the color of her hair. I want to know the color of her eyes. Does she wear glasses or she doesn't? Did she have a backpack or a purse? Now, everybody will go, oh, that's so creepy. You learned all of those details. But then again, you care to know the details. It can spin either way.
Yeah.
Either way, you're going to seem like a creep. So at least seem like a creep that cares about the details.
A creep that pays attention.
A creep that cares. I'm just saying. These
I think it's in the
descriptors-
phrasing.
Yeah.
I think it's not the amount
No.
of details. I think it's in the phrasing.
Yeah, like, hey, I saw you at the store. You had blonde hair and you were wearing glasses and you were wearing these cute yoga pants.
Yeah.
Stuff like that makes you just seem conversational,
Yeah.
not confrontational. Okay, so that's worst. Now, which one is the middle?
I'm torn between cute girl working at Nico's Grill and Triangle Town Mall. Because if
Okay.
the family in the cute girl working at Nico's Grill story is not his wife and children,
See,
then
I
that's-
was going to rank that one the worst.
I need to have faith that this guy at Nico's Grill is not scoping out waitresses while they're with Gladys and his two children, Nicolaj and Rebecca.
Do you know why he loses?
Okay? Like they just got a dog and moved
No.
into a new house.
No.
I have a whole story for them in my mind.
I feel like they could have been on a lunch because Nicolaj just got new glasses because the poor kid can't see.
No.
And this guy is here hawking this waitress who's just trying to do her job.
No,
Okay.
Nicolaj is Papa.
Do you know why I don't give him any credit?
Oh, why?
Because he described her as girl wiping table with yoga pants.
that
So
is
this
pretty
dude
bad.
is with his family. His wife is sitting there oblivious thinking, we're going to have some french fries and then we're going to go play Twister. And this dude is checking out some girl who, again, is just oblivious because she's just trying to do her job and he's trying to pick somebody up.
That's
And I don't-
true. This is another one where they don't even mention
No,
the girl.
they are
reacting.
skulking and they are not even describing.
The wife is hoping to play Twister. Meanwhile, he's planning
Yeah.
Twister dates with someone else.
Shit. He's having these thoughts while she's planning a Monopoly night. It's like she wants to play the game of life and he's really playing it.
I
You know
guess
what I mean?
he wasn't feeling monopolist.
Oh. And now she's playing the game of chance. All right. Yeah. He is loser number 2.
He is going to have to say sorry.
And so the best of the worst.
Triangle Town Mall. You were the female in Belk yesterday who had yoga pants on with a workout shirt. Somehow, that bare minimum.
Because we are just going to pretend that he was just strolling along. Gotta get some work pants.
He mentions eye contact that they both made.
She could have looked up because she was going to sneeze and he was there.
This is somehow the best of these, but only because Nico's girl guy was there with his wife and children, and the other dude is probably a stalker.
Oh, Papa. Yeah, I think that you're right. So yoga pants should make you blind.
No.
You really need to care about the details.
Come up with a color of the pants.
Color of the pants, color of her hair, just something.
Yeah.
You can do better. I believe in you. Don't let us think you're a creeper if you're not.
Yeah.
I look forward to more of this in the future. I feel like I need a shower.
There are
and I am
so
not
many more.
here doing a service because I was going to wear my yoga pants tomorrow out and now I'm not.
Oh, no, that's so sad.
Mission accomplished. Thank you, Cat Lady. That was enlightening. Thanks for tuning in. We hope we made you feel a little bit better about that time you stood outside holding a boombox because you saw it in a movie and she didn't even hear it because, well, boomboxes just aren't that loud. Make sure to visit us on social media via @dumbforlove. That's DUMB, the number 4, LOVE. Or visit our website, dumbforlove.com. You can find all of these links in the About section of this podcast and episodes on all platforms. If you're enjoying Dumb for Love, tell your friends, family members, ghosts, and coworkers about it. And don't forget to rate and subscribe on Apple Podcasts. Leave us a review, and if we love it, we'll read it on an upcoming episode. And our favorite one at the end of the season will get the honor of receiving Gene Morrison's world-famous Brookies, just like Pop Pop, aka Abuelito used to eat. This is Gene Morrison signing off and reminding you that we are never too smart to be dumb for love.
Dumb for Love is a Vex Network production. Copyright 2019 by the Vex Group, LLC. All rights reserved. Executive producers, Gene Morrison and Diego Paul Sanchez. Production and editing by the Vex Group. Additional writers, Aja Reyes, Jamie, Cat Lady, and Gene Morrison. Music by the Hush Brothers. Cover art, the Vex Group. Special guest, Razzie. Our news segment today was sourced from Craigslist Missed Connections. All rights reserved. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Dumb for Love. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a review on all the platforms. And if you enjoy our show, tell your friends and donate to our coffee page. That's ko-fi.com/dumbforlove. For more information and all of these links, check out our website, dumbforlove.com.